Hello everyone, we have breaking news. KFC has just launched new Beyond Chicken nationwide at over 4,000 stores. So Brian Turner has asked me to come off of vacation for just a moment so I can review it for you. Let's do this. We got our chicken nuggets. We got a 12-piece for $16. So each of these nuggets is a little over $1, and that feels a little overpriced to me. Yeah. But let's try it out. Let's do this.
Cheers.
Cheers, mate. Immediately get the KFC 25 ingredient, secret ingredient formula.
Definitely.
Whatever that was.
Yeah.
They used to say a lot. The texture is really good.
The texture's very good, yeah.
Like it pulls apart into these long strands, which is very chicken-like.
Yeah. It tastes like chicken to me.
That's pretty good. I feel like that's definitely like a unique formula just for KFC. Because go drive your big ass truck somewhere else. We've had the Beyond Nuggets.
Yes,
We've had the Impossible Nuggets that they sell at the store at Walmart. And this does not taste like the Beyond one.
It tastes way better.
The Beyond one that you buy from the store is really thick and it just sucks.
Yeah,
and
it's not that great.
I thought it was going to be that one, and that one sucks.
Yeah, these are way better.
This is a whole different formula. So, that being said, it's very good. The spices are very good. The flavor is really good. The texture is pretty good. A lot better than a lot of the mainstream ones that you get at the store. All right, let's rate it. For one of the most heinous, crappiest places that you will never catch me eating ever in my life that I just detest and really think is just a crap hole. Surprisingly good vegan nuggets. I would say the taste is an 8 out of 10.
Yes, I would agree with that.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Texture, I'd give it a 7 out of 10.
Yeah.
Overall, 7.5 out of 10. Very surprised about that. Broccoli here, and I'm here to tell you that these are finger licking good. Did you know that there's 4,000 Colonel statues in Japan?
I did not know that, no.
I didn't know that either until I read that sign right there.
I don't know how you can see that for.
4,000, because I have glasses. Very good stat. 4,000 statues, and all these Japanese people are not going like, who the f*** is that? Okay, maybe it ended up being a little too zealous and got too many, but I'm going to take this home now because Brian asked me to taste test them. I know Brian has some other words he wants to talk about KFC and how they fry it, because some people are not really supporting this because they fry this sometimes in the same oil as the chicken. Handing it over to you, Brian.
Yeah, all right, Brock. Okay. It's like chewed June bugs on a swamp stick. It's like a donkey in a sombrero store. It's kicking. There's 5 jalapenos at the end of a musket. I'll take it.
Right? What? I don't know, man. I sometimes just find myself using those accents. But thank you, Broccoli, for taking time from your very busy vacation to give us that little taste test review. I have now been snacking on these since he dropped these off and left. And I have to say, you definitely should eat them hot. One other thing that I'm being told that I have to tell you guys is that Sammy is actually sick right now. She wanted me to say that because she feels like she wasn't ready. She didn't know that she was going to be on camera, and therefore she didn't have her camera presence and clothing and outfit ready. But we applaud her because Broccoli came and picked her up because he needed a cameraman, and she stepped up and she hit that home run at the plate. But Sammy also wanted me to tell you guys that after she kind of was, chewing on it and enjoying it a little bit, she realized that there was a really good aftertaste, so she wanted to say that's also something she wanted to add. But this is the part that is possibly going to get a lot of people really, really angry at me. Deal with it. Okay, so KFC, this whole news has just come out in the last 3-4 days, something like that. KFC just launched this in all of their stores, so every vegan Instagram and YouTube account is talking about it. It's all over all the news accounts, everywhere. It's everywhere, right? And the thing that I keep saying again and again and again and again and again, it's become a meme at this point, is that a lot of vegan people are in the comments saying how bad this is for veganism and for the animals, and how it's not really vegan, it's not plant-based, it's fried in the same oil as the chicken that they fry, and therefore it can't be vegan, and we shouldn't promote it, we shouldn't have it, and we shouldn't call it plant-based. Okay, so here's my opinion on that whole thing. Every single time a fast food restaurant launches something, you know, like when Carl's Jr. did the burgers, Beyond Burgers, people were saying the same thing. They're like, what if it's cooked on the same grill? So, depending on what you're doing veganism for, if you're doing it specifically to help animals and have less animals eaten every single day, then it makes literally zero difference. So I want to give you two scenarios real quick. Think about this, right? Because the logic is here. So let's just put a number. Let's say 100,000 chickens are killed every single day for KFC food, right? And then this Beyond plant-based chicken nugget comes out. And so then you have this person who's a regular at KFC. He's one of those people who eats one of those 100,000 chickens, and he's heard about plant-based foods. He's interested in trying and dabbling, but he's not interested in doing it on his own. He's gonna continue being a regular at KFC. So then, like, once a week, he gets the Beyond Nuggets instead of his normal order. So let's say that this just equates to, out of all the regulars at KFC, maybe 5% of them are now kind of getting a meal here and there that's plant-based instead of getting their normal meal. And so that's 5,000 chickens a day that aren't being eaten. When it comes down to the numbers, it's a really good thing because people who are regulars at KFC, those people can now replace their regular meal that they get with a plant-based option, and that is huge. The second scenario is that KFC hears everybody telling them that they shouldn't come out with a plant-based option because it's not vegan enough, and then they decide not to come out with a plant-based option, and then KFC continues doing what it's always been doing. All those regulars aren't exposed to a better option, and I don't know what we got out of it. Nothing, right? I think when it comes to fast food restaurants, specifically the ones that collaborate and team up with Beyond Meat or Impossible, I think a lot of vegans think of those two companies as like really, really big titan vegan companies, right? And so I think a lot of people who are vegan think that these fast food restaurants are making these options for vegan people, but I 100% guarantee you that they are not making these options available for 100% plant-based vegan people. They are making it available for people who are interested in trying plant-based food, who have heard that, you know, switching to plants instead of meats or eating plants instead of, you know, junky food can make you healthier. You know, it's still crappy food, right? There's maybe not so much truth to this, but those kind of people who have heard, maybe I should switch over and try some plant-based stuff. And if I'm already here at my favorite fast food restaurant and all I have to do is just say the word Beyond before my order, and that's healthier, that's, I think, their market, right? They're not trying to make it absolutely perfect. So what I have to say is, if you are a vegan who is bothered by the fact that burgers are cooked on the same grill, or in this case, KFC, you know, these chicken nuggets, these vegan chicken nuggets are cooked in the same oil that, you know, chicken nuggets were cooked in. If that bothers you, then just don't have it. It's still not 100% perfect, and that's fine. But I will say, if your goal is to lower and eventually end animal suffering, that this is a step in the right direction, because those numbers do not lie. If less animals are being eaten every day, I don't think that chicken cares about why it's not being eaten, whether you're eating Beyond or if it's perfect or if it's oil cooked in the same fryer. I don't think that chicken cares. It just doesn't want to be eaten. That's all it comes down to. Will I eat these again? Where are they going to fit in my life? I'm not going to eat these again. Well, at least I'm not gonna eat them on purpose. I'm not gonna be going there because I'm craving these, because they're not really that great, especially when there's way better options that you can get for way cheaper. Where this is gonna fit into my life is kind of the same idea as Carl's Jr. with their Beyond Burger or some Taco Bell. Basically, when I'm on road trips or I'm in places that don't have as many options, and I'm like, man, the next Taco Bell or KFC or Carl's Jr. that shows up, I'm gonna eat their food. That's where I'll be having these. It's just got so much oil. It's just not, it does not fit into my diet as a bodybuilder. On top of all that, super freaking expensive, like I said. It's freaking 16 bucks for 12 pieces. I feel like that's ridiculous prices. Hopefully those will come down over time. But if you are looking for vegan nuggets that are delicious, and you're looking for ones that are cheaper, they're made from actually good, healthy ingredients and have good macros, so they have high protein but low fat, you should definitely check out Eat Nowadays. So this is actually just a company that I saw on Instagram. I tried them out, and then I posted about them, and then they contacted me and were like, hey, we want to give you a discount code. I literally love these nuggets. They're the best vegan nuggets on the market. You know, even better than Nugs, even better than Beyond Nuggets, even better than Impossible Nuggets. They are the best. With your first order, you can use my code. It's Brian25. It'll get you 25% off the entire order. I get 2 boxes every time. Super freaking fire. really good macros. It feels like it's been a really long time since I've done a review of a new fast food or restaurant item, so I thought I would do it with this one because I feel like it's pretty monumental and it's so far away from what I would think KFC would ever do. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. Give it a thumbs up if you did enjoy it, and I would love to know, have you tried the KFC nuggets yet? Would you try them? If you did, put it in the comments below. If you haven't, let me know what you thought about these nuggets. And also, subscribe if you're not subscribed already. I love you guys, and I'll see you sexy people in the very next video. Peace.